Now then, I'm delighted to be joined by Tom Skinner. He is an apprentice star, businessman, grafter, BOSH. What's all that about?
BOSH, and a good-looking geezer.
And a good-looking geezer. Never said that word before. Tom, I'm delighted you're on this show.
Mate,
so yeah, absolutely brilliant. Listen, your story is amazing. You know, you're dyslexic, you've not got the best education, you're now a successful businessman, you've not sat there waiting for somebody to knock on your door, you've not sat there feeling sorry for yourself, you've got up, you've grafted. How did you do it?
Just hard work, mate, literally. Like, I mean, I got expelled from school for being an entrepreneur, literally.
Whoa, what do you mean entrepreneur?
My dad gave me some pornos to sell. That was literally what happened, and I got expelled from school for selling those. He said, go £3 each, two for a fiver, give me £1 back each one you sell. Headmaster weren't too happy, got expelled, so I literally went to work from a young age, I had paper round from the age of 12, worked in my dad's mate's barber shop on Saturdays, set up stalls on Romford Market, just always working from a young age. It just built me way up.
So The Apprentice, how did you get onto that programme?
Well, I didn't even watch The Apprentice, but my wife Sinead is like a super fan, yeah? Now, she was my girlfriend at the time. Like, she loves it so much she wears a tie when she puts it on, and I was selling pillows at the time on the market, had a good little round, and she went, I'm going to apply you to go on to The Apprentice. She filled out the form, told a load of lies, average church goer, got business degrees, and they read it and must have thought, wow, he's a Class A student. Went for the interview and got the job.
Did you feel out of your depth when you went on there with all these suits?
Yeah, well, I done what everyone shouldn't do. I went to Lakeside Shopping Centre, I bought a brand new polo shirt, because I always wear a nice polo, pair of jeans and a pair of boots, turn up to the interviews, every single person had a three-piece suit on, and a file of facts, and you name it, and I was the odd one out, but we got.
So it's life-changing for you, I guess, The Apprentice?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, nothing's really changed. I still work the same, still got the same group of mates, but I just get noticed when I go places.
So I guess, you know, I look at, especially young boys at school, young girls as well, but especially young boys that are stuck in about 14, 15 years old, they're at school, they don't really know what life's got in store for them, they're a little bit confused. Yeah. I'm a strong believer that those sort of kids, and girls as well, should be taken out of school at 14, 15, given an apprenticeship, proper vocational training, with the schoolwork at the side of it, because they've got, you know, they've got a brain, they've got hands, they can do stuff. You know what winds me up? The educational system's all wrong. Say there's two children, one's a monkey, one's a shark, yeah? And the lesson is about climbing a tree. Yeah. Well, the kid that's a monkey is going to climb the tree like a pro. Right, and then the kid that's a shark is going to get told, oh, you're not good enough, why can't you climb the tree, why can't you do it? Well, if you put him in the sea, he'd outswim the monkey, but we ain't doing it, and that's why I think in school I was never taught how to open a bank account, you know, how to get a mortgage, how to get a loan, all such normal living day things, how to live your life. You're taught, I mean, I've never used half of what I learned at school before I got expelled, so I think the education system is all wrong. You know? So a monkey, a shark, and some kids think they're cats these days as well, don't they? That's a lot of nonsense, isn't it? But I guess I always harp back to my school days. I remember a kid at my school, he was a bit of a nuisance at school. He was always wagging it. He was always spending time up on the farm, helping the farmer, baling the hay, messing about with tractors. He didn't want to go to school, but he actually taught himself mechanics. He then went on to become a mechanic, had his own garage, did stuff like that. He's quite wealthy. He's got a great family, a great setup, great house, etc. But he did that himself from 14 years old. You know, but as a society, as schools, as trainers, we should recognise that talent, shouldn't we, Tommy?
Do you know what it is? Especially here in the UK, you can have anything you've ever dreamt of, yeah? But all you got to do is overcome fear. Once you overcome your fears and push yourself, because too many young people nowadays give up before they've got there. Yeah. If you carry on, keep pushing yourself, keep moving forward, you will do it, and you can have whatever you want. Just it's all in your head. Anything's possible.
So what about role models in your life? Who's your role models?
Probably my dad, you know, like my dad was always a grafter. He's always out on a Friday night with his pals having a beer, like he would have a few quid in his pocket, and that's I just looked at my dad and his mates, and I thought, I want to be like them. None of them had 9 to 5 jobs. They was all ducking and diving and doing all right themselves. And obviously I lived next to Romford Market, and I see all the grafters up there in the mornings, and that's what made me want to go forward.
So successful, wealthy, businessman, TV personality. What's next, Tommy?
Well, I've just had two beautiful little twin girls, Darla and Roma, and we've just got them home from the hospital, which is fantastic. And I'm just gonna be there for them. My little boy Henry, my beautiful wife Sinead, and carry on working hard. Obviously, I've got a book coming out. Like I've got so much going on, but it's just be there for the family and be a general nice person.
Well, listen, your book, what's it called?
Graft.
Is it a good read?
Mate, do you know what? I'm dyslexic. I struggle reading and writing my whole life. and I work really closely with a guy called Nick Harding, who, mate, is fantastic, and we had such a laugh writing the book, and I think everyone's going to love it, because it is literally just what I've done through life, the troubles I've been in. I've been skint, sleeping on mum's floor and had no money, like not having to put 10 in the van, to driving about in a Bentley, and you know, it's all what I've done through hard work.
Right, enough of that, Tommy. You're behind the bar. I know you like a few.
Yeah.
Every week we have a guest on to see what they're like actually pulling a full pint. Go for it.
Let's go. This is not my first rodeo.
No. You look like a professional, mate. You've
I normally,
done that before, haven't
I
you?
ain't really done it before, to be fair. I normally get told off for pouring my own pints in the pub.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I'm on the wrong side of the bar.
Yeah. Oh, it's a bit frothy, mate.
No, listen,
look,
listen. This should be perfect, look. There we go.
That is absolutely, yeah. I've got
There we
to
go.
have
We
just stick it on
ain't
there.
missing that.
Yeah, stick it on there. Is that the first pint you poured
Today.
today? I know you like a beer.
Yep.
That looks like we had Vicky Michelle. She's leading the board at the moment, actually, on 9. We had Marco Longi on a few weeks
Look
back.
how lively that is.
It's
That's
very
a good pint of
lively.
beer.
Who's going to drink that? You?
You.
I'm off the beer at the moment.
Well, I'll drink it.
So Marco Longi he's the MP for Dudley North. He got a pathetic 3. There was froth everywhere. We had Bobby George last week. He did it perfect, and then when he lifted the pint up, he actually cracked the tap, and it just frothed everywhere. So I think he got a 7. He got quite aggressive at being awarded a 7. So he was a great guy. But I'm looking at that, and I think that's an unequal footing. In fact, I want to give you 9.5 for that.
Thank
because
you,
I think Vicky Michelle, she got 9, but that is perfect. Got the blackboard here, Tommy.
So I go on the board now, yeah?
You're on the board, Tom Skinner. This is probably the biggest achievement of your life so far.
That's it. I've made it now.
Yeah,
I've made
9.5. I think on the leaders board that's going to take some beating. Tom, but look, mate, I look forward to reading your book.
Thank you, mate.
You are an inspiration. Not too keen on the accent, but we can work on that. That's a bit of a wide boy, Barrow boy, Essex sort of type accent.
That's me.
No, it's brilliant, mate. Your story should be an inspiration to hundreds of thousands of young people throughout the country. So, Tommy, absolute pleasure. Thanks for joining. Give my love to the twins and Sinead.
Love that, mate.
Sinead's my wife's name, by the way, so
Brilliant.
cross in common there, mate.
Love that, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Can I drink that pint now?
Yeah, it's here. Yeah, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
In one.
BOSH. Get down a free cold for the best pint ever.
Cheers, Tommy.